Hey guys, it's Michelle Reynolds, and it's the 5th of March. And today we're going to talk about referrals. And if you have a plan for referrals, you will tend to receive more referrals. And so I don't know if any of you know about my history, but I love marketing in general, and I love all things people. So and just a little bit about, and not because yeah, anyway, I'm just going to tell you my background. So I own a traditional virtual assistant business, and 100% of my clients were referred to me. So they all came through referrals through one person, and then those person referred other people and other people and other people. And so it's a tiered system, and never once have I done any marketing except for what I'm going to show you with my system. And that I've just started doing literally within the last 6 months. So but I want to show you and what's happened in the last 6 months. I've hired a full-time person, and I've got 10 part-time people that I can call on if I need them, and we are so busy we can't even see straight. So it's pretty fabulous. So what I want to do is teach you how to do this for your business. And so there's a couple things you need to do. So the first thing is, now let's explain where we're at and who we're marketing to. So there's people that you don't know that you market to. That's a whole different animal. And then there's people that you currently work with that you market to. Those are customers. And then you've got people that are customers that then refer you, which is the third tier. And that's where you really want to get all your customers, is to that point where they are referring because they're so happy with your work. And so that is when I feel like you take those people that are referred and you put them back into the funnel, and they become a contact, and then you turn them into customers, and then you turn them into refers. And so it is a big, huge circle, and that is what we want to do with your business. So I'm gonna see who else is on. We still have Kathy, great. And so there's actually about, well, let me think. There's about 5 different vehicles that we teach that you could touch your customers with. I'm gonna show you one of the 5 today. And then we're going to talk about, there's 7 opportunities for you to also appreciate, think of, congratulate, touch your client base. And again, we're going to do one of those. So we're just taking a little small piece of the pie today, and I'm going to teach you just a few things. So I'm going to flip you over to the system, the flagship system that I use. It's called Send Out Cards, for those of you who don't know that. So bear with me, and thank you for being here. All right, so on Send Out Cards, everybody has their own unique login. I'm already logged into this system. And this is actually like I said, this is our flagship product of what we use to market our businesses. And this is a relationship building tool. We want you to do a couple things. Is once you've designed your personal brand and you're building your business with your customers, I want you to do it through friendship, celebration, and service. So you always want to have those in mind: celebration, friendship, and service. And then 80% of the time, even to a current customer, you only want to 80% of the time deal with relationships. So you're focusing on your connection, your relationship, and 20% of the time you're going to focus on marketing, where that is, we'll talk a little bit about that. But marketing might be, do they know everything you do? My clients still today do not know everything I do. There's no way, because I do so many things. But I'm working on that. So that is a strategy over time to let them know what you do, but 80% relationship, 20% marketing. And then the last is, we want to have you always keep in mind to master the bridge between high tech, because everything is so high tech today, and personal touch, because you can have completely high tech and no personal touch, or you can have all personal touch and no high tech. And really it's the blend of the two that makes our system work the best. So what we do in our system is, for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to do a real quick recap. We have a greeting card system. It's 17,000 cards in here, and you can create your own. So you can take any digital picture by clicking this button right here, and you can create cards that have pictures on the front of them, which are your brand, your message, your, it's yours. You've created it. So you're the designer of it. So at that point, and these are Like this is a cute little one that is a house. It's great for a realtor. And they could use a little house like that in all their marketing just to brand themselves. So that's creating that personal brand. And then from there, but you want to remember that it's got to be about friendship. Like this is playful and celebration. When someone gets a house, you want to celebrate them. And then be of service. You know, we want to give to people. And that's when they see that you're not out just to get stuff from them. But so how it works in our system, I'm just going to pick that card since I'm right there. But you can do a postcard, a 4x6 postcard. You can do a 5x7 greeting card. You can do a 5x7 trifold greeting card. And you can do a big card, which is as big as a file folder at this point. We are going to have a few other options in the near future. But what you do then is you take those, you know, again, your brand, whatever that is. Like, so this one says, I hope you're loving your new house. By now, I'm sure you've made it a home. I'd love to have coffee with you and your spouse soon. Let me know when is a good time to get caught up. Thinking of you, Michelle. Now, does that say anything about, it doesn't say anything about my business. It doesn't say I want anything from them. Now, what happens when you, and again, this is fine, but let's say I'm a realtor. Let's just say I am, and this is my realtor logo. And then let's just say this is a picture of me. It's not, but let's say it is. Okay, so let's say there's the realtor information and then contact info. Does that turn it a little more into a marketing piece? It does. So you want to consider 80% of the time, you don't want contact info in your cards. You can still doctor up this side by, you know, maybe you have this picture over on this side and you know, you make it big so it's just part of the house. Or again, you can do whatever you want. This isn't a design lesson tonight. This is just me teaching you just the difference between a few things that will make a big difference in your business. And then you might take this coffee mug and make it big, right? Looks good. Okay, or whatever. You can do it however you want. So, and then you can move these around so that it's, you know, your personal flavor, touch, whatever. But, and then you might throw a Starbucks card in there. Like, they will be elated when they get that. Okay, so let's just say that you go ahead and you send this. So you can do add gift to this order. Now I want to show you the gifts because in referral marketing, you want to have a tiered system. So for example, the first time someone refers you something, you may go in and you may give them, who knows, I would say $10. $5 is fine too. I know when I go to Starbucks, I spend more than $5. So I would probably do $10 personally. But then you're going to do whatever gift you want, your starting gift. So there's your $10 Starbucks. But let's say the next time they refer you someone, we're going to do a different card. So let's look at some different gifts. Well, there's different levels of gift cards. I'm just going to have you take a gander at what all is in here. I mean, spa. Hello, send me that. All kinds of things. I mean, I shop at almost all these stars. Movie vouchers. That one's in Australia only. Sorry, US. And you're going to have other things. American Express is a great one. If you're traveling, I actually have sent this to people when I know they're going on a trip and just say, enjoy something on me. It's such a great thing to do, but you could send a $10 American Express card, or if you want something different, you could go to our all gift section. And there's things like this. This is our 2-pack of brownies. This is our most popular gift, and we'll explain prices in just a second. But this, for me, I am a distributor with a company. I pay $3.10 for these brownies, which is a great deal. Our preferred customer account will pay $3.90, and our retail customer at the highest pay-as-you-go level pays $6.60 for this. So still a great deal. I was in an airport once, and I bought one of these brownies for $3. So $6.60 is still not a bad price because you look like the hero. Now, if you want them wrapped and special, like you want to wow your client, you can get this really cool box and this brown ribbon, which is our signature ribbon, and it is absolutely gorgeous. You're just going to pay a little bit more. So now instead of $3.10, I'm paying $6.20. So again, we'll go over prices later, but let's just say the second time they refer, you do this. You do 2-pack of brownies. So then you're going to spend just a little bit more. And I actually don't need this big card in my cart. Sorry about that. So then you're going to pay 20 points and then the Starbucks gift card. So it's still a really expensive gift. And then let's say the third time they refer you, because isn't that the goal, is to have them keep referring you business, that they're so happy with you that you refer. Let's say that if you get 2 or more referrals for someone in a year, you definitely should be taking care of them, and you should have a tiered referral plan. But you might want to go into our signature collections, and you might want to send them, or our premium, we have premium collections as well. I'm going to go to that one. But you might, depending on their food allergies and whatnot, you might send them something like this. These are wooden crate boxes, and they've got all kinds of yummies in this one. Or you can send a large one, which I've actually received, and it's awesome to get. It's like, I was like, wow. And my kids were like, it's heaven, it's raining food. It was awesome. So, and that was from someone that wanted to give us something, really cool. This one is one of my favorite ones. If you are a realtor, for example, this is a fabulous one. If there is, it's just really fun. It's a barbecue one. And then the large one, let me look at it. It says grills dig me instead of girls dig me. And it's just got a whole bunch of barbecue stuff. It's awesome for a closing gift for a realtor. The other thing you might do, again, if you have a premium client that is going to send you tons of referrals over the year, send them roses. So they're really, really inexpensive, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I've received these. So you must figure out, if you send someone a dozen roses the first time they refer you, they might be like, wow, I'm going to get a car if I just keep referring. Well, so don't break the budget either. You want to start smaller and just have them know you're thinking of them, say thank you. And as they refer, they get more. And that way, when it's the end of the year, you will know who your premium referral clients are. And I have I'm going to show you a way to do this, but let's save that. I'm going to go back and let's go to the cart. And at this point, I don't have any gift, so I'm just going to leave it that way. And then what happens is this is your return address. So you'd put your name, your company, your address, city, state, zip. And this is going to tell me that it needs an address because I have it in the wrong one. And then you're going to actually be able to send it to 1 or more recipients at the same time. And we can import your contacts previously so that they just go instantaneously into the system. So we're going to pick me because it's cool to put my address on the internet, no problem. And then you actually can pick which way you want it to ship. And you can pick the different options. Most people leave it as standard shipping, but if you want to do it a different way, you certainly can. And that's from the time the card is printed, which is tomorrow. It'll be ready tomorrow. And then you pick your shipping option. And then you can also deter it or delay it, I guess, by picking a specific date. Or if you want it to go on their birthday, it'll mail 7 days before their birthday. So you can do whatever you want. Again, most people leave it immediate because they think of it right when they need to do it. And then what it's going to do is it's going to pull points from your card and gift account, which is a point system. I'll show you that in a second. And expenses are gift cards, stamps, and shipping on gifts. And so that's just as if I were going to the post office. I didn't have to box it up. I didn't have to drive to the post office. I didn't have to stand in line. I didn't have to have them weigh it, ask me which way I want to ship it, stamp it, pay them. I didn't have to do any of that. So for me, it's under what I'd pay, plus I've saved a whole bunch of time. So when you do send card, that card will actually go in the mail, says it's processing, and you're going to get confirmation. So that would just be a general card. And then let me show you how you create a system real quick. So we've got just a few minutes longer. So I already know what this one is. So what we do is we have a drip system that people use for their referral programs. And it's cards campaigns is where it's located, or you can create it right from here if you're creating a new one. I always teach people to try and find it from the word campaigns versus create a campaign, because it's going to show you all your old ones. So I'm going to create a new one from scratch and let you guys watch. And again, this is just us on the go, winging it. I just want you to see how easy it is and how fast. So again, it may not be perfect. It may not be designed exactly what you want, but you're going to get the idea of it. So again, you have to have an address line 1. I don't know why I did that. But so there's your return information. And then you're just going to go in and create a card for this campaign. Now, again, this redirects us into the catalog. Say that I'd already designed one, which is this one. That's probably a sympathy card, just so you know. Oh no, I hope you're loving your new home. So, all right, cool. So that you can see that it's loading. So I'm going to show you what I would do with it instead. Now that I have my handwriting in here, is I would turn it to my personal handwriting. Do you see how that in just a GIF turned it really personal, where they're not going to, my mom, when she got a card from me in my own handwriting, was like, I don't know how you did that, but it's definitely your handwriting, and that's the coolest thing ever. So she didn't say, oh my gosh, your handwriting is printed. Nope, she did not. She thought it was so cool. So there is a handwritten note. Let me show you the outside, the inside. So it's just got a little decoration on it. There's the inside. That took, I mean, literally these are just, you drag them. These are templates, which are shells. And then elements are pieces of the shell. So I just drug those over there. I did not do any design work or anything. I'm not putting those dots on there or those flowers. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do continue. I'm going to go in and I'm going to do a gift card. I'm going to do $5 Starbucks. I'm going to start there, as that's my first tier. And then I'm going to leave it as immediate. And I'm going to do save card, go back to campaigns. It's going to redirect me back into that campaign that says referral. Okay, so it's there. You can see it's card 1. It's going to go immediate. It's got $5 Starbucks in it. Okay, now what I want to do is create a new card for this campaign. So let's just say that actually you might yeah. So, and then you could do two things. You could create a first. You could do first right there. So you know that this is the first time they refer. So you're going to just save that. Now, you can do two things from here. You can create another new campaign that says 2015. Actually, I think I called it referral. Referral. And we're going to do 2015 second. Okay, so let's say this is the second one. I'm going to show you again how you do it. And then I'm going to show you how to do it all in one. It depends on how you want to send it. So we're going to go in. We're going to this time create a card. Oh, sorry, that was me. Create card 1, continue. We're going to go up here and I'm going to type referral. And it brings up some thank you for the referral cards. This is my favorite one because I know the system. A 2-panel card is generally what you want to use for relationship building. A 4x6 postcard is seen as marketing, and most people throw them in the trash. So you want to have postcards be marketing, so you're 20% of the time, and your postcards be relationship marketing greeting cards, because people universally know a greeting card is usually some kind of love message, so, or a thank you message or something. So here then what you do is you do insert name, first name. See, it's in my handwriting. It just defaults to that. And wow, you did it again. You sent. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. You are the best. Let's together for lunch real soon. Okay. And then you put your signature in there. And again, I would probably doctor these up a little bit, but let's go over to elements and I'll just show you how real quick. So let's go to 2015 calendars. You're going to see some different calendars there. That one's just a 2015. which is pretty fun. Okay, you can put that there. You could go down. You can push your message to one side if you want. You can go to backgrounds, solid colors. You can look for one that kind of matches the theme of it. Those are a lot of pastel ones. All right, not seeing anything I love. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to just look for a pattern. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do just so you get the idea. And here what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch it so it's big. And again, you want to take a little more time than this. You kind of get the point is I just want to show you what it's capable of. And you can see this is taking seconds. Okay, so let's just say that's how you want it. You need to continue. And then this is, again, the second gift. So you might do two pack of brownies. And then you're going to see right here, it's instead of immediate, you do want it to go immediate, but you're going to delay it, if that makes any sense at all. So right here, the blue hyperlink says, I want to specify how many days before the occasion the card will be sent. It's also how many days after. So let's say this is card 2, or this is actually a different campaign. So just to disregard that, we're going to leave it as immediate. And you can do save card, because now we've built 2 campaigns. We did one that says referral first, and we did one that says referral second. So here is 2015 referral first, and then I named them backwards, but referral 2015 second. So I'm going to actually just fix that real quick, so you're not like, this woman doesn't know what she's doing. Could be, maybe. And that way they're just done. So when my people refer me, I don't have to think about what I'm going to do. I just will go in and I'm going to mark in their file how many times they've referred me. So I'm going to know which person they're on. And then let's say that you have someone that does multiple referrals. Well, I'm just going to show you an example of what you might do. So here is a nice to meet you card. We're going to say that this is someone that refers. We're going to pretend this is a referral card. So instead of initial card, this might be the first referral, and then you have a follow-up, and just this is 1 month later. Hey, I'm just touching base. I wanted to let you know things are still going well. Hope things are well with you. Now remember, if you do 10 cards in a year to someone, so I do have an example of that as well. Now this one is a marketing. These are all postcards, so this is a marketing one. But there's 10 cards in here. 8 of them are personal. 2 of them are marketing. And they're all individually set to go 30 days after each other. So literally, I can send this once, and they get 12 touches a year. And all I had to do was write it once. So this is an awesome way to do your marketing. If you do use postcards now, this is a great way to do it. Again, I will probably recommend at this point, I've had some education since this, but I'm going to probably change some of these postcards that are relationship building to greeting cards versus leaving them postcards, and leave the 2 that are marketing postcards. That's really what's recommended. They did some surveys of business people, and that's how they see the system. And then the other thing you can do, I'm just going to show you one other thing. In lieu of relationship building, when you need a system, one system where you keep everybody. So I don't know if that's an Excel spreadsheet for you, but I love our database more than I love almost anything. I'm a database person. And what this does, so you're going to see here, this is, you can keep their name, their email address, all of their different phone numbers. Now, I don't know, people don't use fax numbers today. So what I do is how I know them. So say maybe you met someone at the chamber in 2015. If you want, you could put the year. You could put March 2015. And that way you're going to remember how you know them. I'm going to show you why I put it there. And then you can do birthdays, anniversaries, spouse, children. You can also do special events under children. If you want to celebrate a special day for that person, you can enter it as a child and it will still remind you. These are all the cards you've sent to that person. And then you can have them categorized. Like you can see here, I've got 2014 buyers and sellers, and I've got 2015 buyers and sellers for this specific account. I also have, this person is in a Christmas list and a referral list. So you can put them wherever you want. And then down here, there's a dated note section. Now, this is where I will put referred Susie Jones White. And that was, you know, for a new home. And then you can put the date. And you can, if you want, you can say, if you want to see it visually, sent first referral card. Okay, now you just save it. Now watch, this is what happens. So you're in that file. If you scroll to the bottom, here's that dated note saying that you did it. Well, if you say you do it, you got to do it. So you come to the top, you pull this down, and you're just going to say first referral card, send. Now it's going to say it's 3 points and $7.49. So you're going to do continue. And that card has gone out. It's going to be specifically addressed to Michelle. And that's a $5 Starbucks card in there. She's going to be happy. So, which is me. Just so, just for the example, I have to sample the gift cards, right? That's so funny. So that is how our referral system works. But the thing I was going to show you that I didn't is I'm going to show you why I put that phone number or that information, how I know that person right here. So this one is the same. This is maiden name, Michelle Voris. I met her at the chamber March 2015, and here's her married name. And it says joint card right there, and that's because it's her and her spouse, because I want both of them addressed on the envelope. And then up here is her new married name. So again, she probably, this is a home address, this is a P.O. box, that's probably why. So, but if I didn't know that, I could go in here and I could just put home address in the fax number, and then it's really easy identifiable. So find a database that really, really works for you, that's going to allow you to pick from multiple cards, multiple gifts, a way to say thank you, helps you keep track of special holidays, because again, we're going to build with friendship, celebration, and service, 80% of the time relationship, 20% of the time marketing, and you're going to master the bridge between high tech and personal touch. So I'm going to bring you back over to the screen and say hi. All right. So that is what we have for tonight. This call was recorded, so it'll be on cardandgifttraining.com. That's cardandgifttraining.com, and you'll be able to click the past calls and you will see it in the archives. And feel free to share it with anybody you want if they are looking to build a referral system. So we will do training again next week. Just watch Facebook, watch email, and if you are needing to subscribe, how am I going to show you that? Go to cardandgifttraining.com, and I'll put a subscription link there tonight as well, so that you guys can just subscribe from there. So have a great day, and thank you for coming on. And for those of you who watch it later, thank you for your time as well. Have a good evening.